What's up, everybody? It's Miss Daphne Hustles. In today's video, I'm going to show you step by step how to get your book shipped into Amazon FBA. So stay tuned. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be shipping the books to Amazon. I'm going to show you step by step how I ship my books into Amazon FBA, all the way from cleaning the books to actually packing them and getting them shipped in. So if you have books on hand right now and you need to get them shipped in and you have absolutely no clue how to ship your books in, then stay tuned and watch this video all the way through, and I will show you how to get your book shipped in. If you watched my previous video on shipping the books to Amazon FBA, then you know that was my first time shipping the books. Although I still ship them in the same way, but there was some things that I felt I could have mentioned that I didn't know then that I know now. And so I want to redo this video, especially for people who are like new to selling books on Amazon. I feel like it's some things that I can mention that would be very helpful. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, so the first step to getting your books shipped into Amazon FBA is cleaning, condition, and sort. This is something you can break apart and do separately if you like, but I am going to do them together because I don't want to clean all my books and then have to go back and go through and sort them. So the clean, condition, and sort is basically you want to clean your books, make sure that there's no stickers or writing on the outside, wipe all your books down. That's just simple sanitary cleanliness. And then conditioning the books is going through and checking the books for any wear or damage to the covers, any writing on the inside of the books, and that'll help you sort your books into Amazon's condition guidelines. Brand new, like new, very good, good, and acceptable condition. So it's easier if you do it all together as opposed to cleaning them and then having to go back through them. So what you'll need to accomplish this first step is you'll need items to clean your books. So the things that I use is I use this awesome spray, but you don't have to use this. You could just use any just cleansing spray in a cloth to wipe your books down. You can use adhesive remover and a Scotty pillar if you like to remove your labels. Or what I personally use now is a heat gun. I use a heat gun to remove my labels. It is fast and extremely simple, like magic. Okay, so that's what I use to clean my books. What you'll need to condition your books is your eyes. You need your eyes, and then you'll need Amazon's condition guidelines. And I'm gonna drop all of the stuff that I use to clean my books. I'm gonna drop the link to the book guidelines all in the description below. So that is what we're gonna go ahead and do first. So I'm gonna leave you to it to do yours, but I'm gonna show you, for example, how to remove a sticker and then how I also remove text from a book. All right, guys, so right here we have a red sticker on a book. You don't wanna tear your nails up trying to get it off. Some things will simply come off easy if you just take them off with a Scotty pillar or whatever you have. But the heat gun, you just simply heat up the sticker. Take your pillar, and it'll come right off like that. And it's usually that simple with any sticker, even old stickers. Here's another one right here. And stickers going. For books like this with writing on it, simply take your cloth, spray a little spray on it, and then wipe off the text. And you just want to wipe your whole book down. I like to just wipe all my books down because they've been everywhere. So, and you can use anything, like any cleansing spray, alcohol, whatever it is you want to use to clean your books off with. Now, one thing I want to mention is when you have, one tough thing is when you have a book that the cover is like literally paper. Like maybe something like, it depends, like this one, if I had text on it, it wouldn't be bad because it has like a slight sheen or something on it. It would come off fine. But if you had a book that was, I honestly don't know if I have one. But if you have a book that's, the cover is paper material and they have writing on it, you will have an issue with that because there's no way to remove the, well, you can remove it, but it'll like lessen the condition of the outside because it's gonna, it'll remove the text, but it'll also start removing the book, the, like maybe the words and stuff on the book itself. And that's just something you have to deal with. So you just want to make sure you equate that when you looking at pricing it and sorting it at based on the condition, because that is going to lessen the condition. Maybe not much, but a little bit. So that's just something to take into consideration when picking up paper books and they have writing on it. And this is a paper book, but you have to, there's some books that are literally made of just a horrible material. All right, guys, so that's how you clean your books. Now, you're gonna use Amazon's condition guidelines paper to sort your books into brand new, like new, very good, good, and acceptable condition. And what you wanna do is basically based on the conditions, you just wanna inspect your book. You're gonna look at the cover of the book. You're gonna look at the inside of the book and notate any writings, highlightings, markings, or anything of that, and sort your books based on Amazon's book guidelines, okay? And then we'll get into the next step. Alright guys, so I now have my books sorted into new, like new, very good, and good condition. These wasn't all the books that I had, but these are the only ones that I'm deciding to ship in at the moment. I do have these books over here that I decided to just hold on to, just simply because the rankings are very, very good. They're like top rank, but there's way too many FBA sellers selling them. It's just way too many online, and a lot of them, and I'll input 2 examples in the video of what I mean. And not to mention Amazon was also selling it, so it's just not nothing I want to touch right now. But my books are in very good condition, so it's something I hold on to and just check back on them, you know, later, maybe a month or 2 down the line, and see if I can get more for them. All right though, so in these right here, I decided to sell FBM, which is fulfillment by merchant, and I decided to sell these FBM because the rankings were very high, like in the millions, and they didn't have, Amazon was not selling it, and they didn't have any FBA offers. So the few people, like very few people, like 2, 3, 4 people that were selling at FBM The prices that they set were very good, so I went ahead and listed them FBM. So if they do happen to sell, those are some really good profits there. Alright guys, so now that we have our book sorted, we're gonna go ahead and move to step 2, which is scanning the books into Amazon. Open up your Amazon app, and you're gonna go ahead and click the camera at the top to scan add a product. So once you scan your book, you're gonna go ahead and click on the listing, and you'll be able to hear is to see what the book is selling for new and in used condition. My book is new, but I am competing with Amazon, but there are also no other FBA offers, so I can probably list mine for like $12.99, and someone who's penny pinching will buy from me first opposed to Amazon because it's cheaper. If your book is used, you will go here. It's only 2 FBA offers here, depending on your condition of your book. So for instance, they have 2 FBA offers selling that very good. If your book is in good condition, you would list yours for a little less than the lowest price, which is $9.45. Maybe you list yours for $9.30. And if yours is in like new condition, you can list yours for a little bit more than the $9.45. I don't know why they have $13.99 when Amazon is selling it new for $13.99. So maybe you can list yours for, you know, $11.99. That's in the middle of new and like new and very good. So once you figure out what you want to list your sell your book for, you're gonna hit list. Then you're gonna put in a price point here. So let's say I sell mine for $12.99. You're going to click on the condition, and then for the fulfillment channel, you're going to keep it as Amazon will ship and provide. It will be fulfilled by Amazon. If you do not want Amazon to fulfill your order, then you're going to click on merchant fulfilled here, and then it's going to ask you for the quantity that you have, and then after you fill that in, it'll allow you to save and finish, and then your book will be posted on Amazon. If you are doing it FBM, then it should be available right away. But if you're doing it FBA, then it'll be listed but inactive until Amazon receives your shipment. So let's do one more book. That was a new book, so let's do a like new book. Alright, so let's scan this book. Hit the camera button, scan the book, click on the listing. Okay, so here, as you can see, nobody is selling this book at all. The ranking is pretty good. We have 5-star reviews. My book is used, but this book, I have 11 FBA offers starting at $5.68. So I'm going to see, my book is in like new condition. So we're going to scroll down and see what people, I can go, it starts from lowest, and as you scroll down, the price goes up. So these are acceptable, good condition. Then we have one at $6.34 for very good. We can still go a little bit farther since mine is like new, and I'm only competing with prime offers. So here's one used like new condition, so I can list mine for about $8.50, and that would be a good price point for this book. So once I figured out my price, you would hit list, and then you would put in a price, the condition, and then again, I'm doing fulfillment by Amazon, so I would click here. If you're doing merchant, you would click that one, and then you would save and finish. And that's how you get your books shipped into Amazon. That's how you get your books scanned into Amazon. Alright guys, so one thing I forgot to mention in the process was shipping your books in larger quantities. I only have a few books here, but I'm only doing it for the purpose of this video. I would ship as many books as you can and not ship them in small increments, because you'll save money on shipping all your books at once. I want to say you could ship up to 50 pounds of books. So it's better to, get as many books as you can and ship them together, as opposed to shipping them in small increments, because you'll save money that way, and that won't eat into your profits. So I just want to throw that in there. Okay guys, so now we are going to go to the prepping process. So this is just something that I personally do. You do not have to do this. It is not necessary. There's no prepping needed to ship, for books. But this is just how I prep my books. I like to seal my books in plastic shrink wrap, if you can see that, in the plastic shrink wrap, and heat seal it, and then heat it with a gun. So I'm going to show you how I do that. And I just personally like to do this because it just comes off as more professional. If my books were really raggedy, I probably would not do them. But honestly, I don't pick up books like that. I wouldn't even buy a book like that. So I wouldn't sell something to somebody that I personally wouldn't buy. I'm really, really specific on the things I pick up, only because, I don't know, it's just me. I would only pick up something that I would buy myself. So I don't want to ship in raggedy stuff to people on Amazon. Although people buy it, I'm just not going to pick it up. So I'm going to show you how I prep my books really fast, and then we'll go to step 4, which is printing the labels. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. So if you're going to do this or want to know how I prep my books, go ahead. If not, then you can just fast forward to the labeling part. Alright, so here we go. These are the plastic bags here. I'm going to show you one. This is the bag. I was using some different ones, but these seem to be of better quality, so we'll see. You can purchase these off of Amazon. I'll drop the link to these in the description below, and also the rest of the items that I'm using here. So I already put my books inside the plastic, as you can see. Okay, move it on a bit. So my bags are longer this time, so I'm doing 2 at a time, because we don't want to waste no plastic. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave a little bit of room so that your book can breathe a little bit. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do it down the middle right here. Probably need to change my change my thinking, or maybe not. I don't know, but maybe it's not hot enough. Okay, so there we go. It's in plastic. And I definitely, if I don't do these for any other books, like if I thrift the book and I feel like it can be sold as new, like it doesn't have any markings or anything, I would definitely put it in here, because it's just the price difference between a brand new book and a used book. Some people, I just don't even understand it. I'm like for example, you'll see a book selling for a brand new $14.99, and then all of a sudden you can have a book listed used for like $9.99. I'm like, this makes no sense. You just make it harder for everybody. List it for a few bucks lower. I mean, you list it for like $1 or some cents lower. So I go all the way down like $5. That's crazy to me. So I try to pick up as many books that I feel like I can sell as new. So some of these books were actually new, but these books I picked up at a thrift store, but they're in new condition. So I'm gonna sell them as new, and we're gonna make them nice and pretty. All right, so now that we have our books sealed in here, we're gonna go ahead and heat it up right quick. Yeah, this plastic is better than the one I had before, for sure. Alright guys, so that's it. We have our book nice and shrink wrapped inside this plastic. Sometimes it busts like that, but you know, that's probably just because I didn't let the air out or something before sealing it, but it's completely fine. It's still doing the job and holding the book together. It's not going nowhere because this plastic is so tough. It's not like it's just gonna rip open, you know? So that's that. Let's do one more. I'm gonna try making sure I let all the air out. Okay, here we go. I think that was the issue. I didn't let the air out. So make sure you letting all the air out before you put the heat on it so that it doesn't bust. And that's that. This is how I prep my books. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep the rest of my books, and then we'll move on to the next step. Alright guys, so it's time to move to step 4 and get our products labeled up. So we're going to be using these Avery 8160 address labels. I think they call them like 30 up, something like that. That's what it says on Amazon, 30 up labels. So it's the 8160 Avery address labels. We're gonna go ahead and use these and get our labels printed up. So let's go ahead and get on the computer and get these labels printed up. Alright guys, so you can go ahead and log into your Seller Central account, and once you're in your account, you want to click on inventory right here at the top, and then scroll to manage FBA inventory. And you can label your products after you start your shipment, but I just like to label my products first and then do my shipment and pack it up and be done with it. So we're gonna go ahead and label them first. So you just want to click on all of the items that you need to print a label for. Okay, and then once you have all your items clicked, that's 22 SKUs. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's something that don't belong. Okay, it's 22. Okay, so you want to click on action on the amount of items you have here, and then you're going to click print item labels. For some reason my computer is moving a little slow right now. Okay, so we're gonna click yes, continue. And then over here off to the side, it's just gonna ask you how many labels that you wanna print of each item. So if you have multiples of an item, you wanna input that, and then if not, just leave the rest as one. So I have a few that have multiples of. Winter of the Gods. Alright guys, so now we have our labels printed out. We're just gonna go ahead and label our products. You just want to make sure that the description on here is matching the item that you're putting it on. So let's get that, and then we'll hop into packing it up, starting a shipment on Amazon to pack everything up and get it shipped in. So let's get this done. Okay, so once you have your items labeled up, then we're gonna go ahead and prepare for the shipment. So you want to go back to your manage FBA inventory. And then again, you want to click on all the items that you want to ship in. Alright, so after you have all your items clicked, then you're going to select action on 22, select it at the top right here. And then you're going to go down to send replenish inventory. Click yes, continue. And then you're gonna continue to shipping plan. Your packing type is individual products, unless you're shipping in case pack products, but this is not the case since you're shipping in books. And then right here, you're going to select the number of units of each item that you're going to ship in. So if you have 2 or 3 of one book, you want to put in 2 or 3 units of that particular book. So once you've input your number of units of each one, then you want to hit continue. And then this is the prepping process. So you just want to click, for books, books don't need any prepping. So you're just gonna hit, right, who preps it, you're gonna hit merchant, and then you can apply the same thing to all. Just put no prep needed. And then you'll scroll down and hit continue. And then this is where you can print the labels, but we've already printed our labels and labeled our products, so just hit continue. Amazon should now have created a shipping plan for you. Sometimes it's one, you might ship it to one location, or you might ship it to 2 or 3 locations. In this case, Amazon created 2 shipment plans. I mean, I have 2 locations to ship to, so you're gonna hit approve, continue, and then you're just gonna start packing up your items to ship in. So we're gonna work on this. We're gonna do the shipment together, the biggest one. So you're gonna leave it as it is. I ship with UPS, that's Amazon's partner carrier, so you can leave that the same. Right here, you're gonna click everything in one box. And then you're just gonna, this is all the items that you should include inside of your box. Once you've boxed all your items up, you're gonna input the weight here and the dimensions of the box here. So I'm gonna get mine packed up and then we'll keep going. All right, so now that we have all the items boxed inside the box, just want to put this on top. All right, so you want to go ahead and weigh your box up now. So our box weighs 26 pounds. So we're just going to input that right here. And then you want to get the dimensions of the box. And then you're gonna scroll down, hit confirm, and then you're gonna hit calculate right here. They're calculating the shipping charges. Our shipping charge is $8.18, and then you're gonna accept the charges. Okay, now down here, I'm using the thermal printer. You use whatever printer you have to print your label. You can put the expected ship date, put the date that you plan on shipping it. I'm gonna ship mine today, and then you're gonna hit print box label. All right, so if you get free eBay boxes from eBay, you can use these as well, but you don't want to ship them in with the eBay logo on them. So what I do is I take the 4x6 labels, tear them in half, and I just cover up the labels, cover up the eBay logos on the box. Okay guys, so that's it. That's how you ship books into Amazon. I hope that this video was helpful. If you have any questions for me, please leave them down in the comments below. If there was something that I didn't cover and you would like to know, just comment down below and I'll answer it as soon as I can. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.